You're watching AsianCultureVulture.com, and today we're here for the British Film Institute, the 60th Festival Love Screening, and we are here for a debut by Harshvardhan Kapoor and Saiyami Kher, who star in the film called Mirzya. It's very exciting because they are here for the first time in London promoting their film, and we are going to speak to them on the red carpet. But not only that, we have Anil Kapoor and Sonam Kapoor. How are you again? Good to see you. Tell us a bit about, being here in England. This is your first time in London for the BFI?
Yeah, no, second time. I came for Slumdog Millionaire with my father, and I'm very excited to be here for my brother.
Right. And how's that feeling? Obviously having your brother now debuting in his film.
Oh, it's fantastic. I'm very, very excited, and I'm nervous. And
why nervous?
Because it's his first film, and I know how stressful it is for him, but I know it's a beautiful film, so I'm looking forward to everybody watching it.
And what tips did you give him when, red carpet tips?
Just smile. When he doesn't smile, he seems to brood. I think that's his style.
Fair enough. And I loved your article you saw on Buzzfeed.
Thank you.
Now, you mentioned, it's been shared all over the world.
Oh, has it?
Yeah,
I haven't been on social media because I've been on holidays, so I haven't been seeing my phone that much.
It's done. It's really insightful, and it's really encouraging for young women.
Thank you.
So, what made you kind of tell us the story about that? What made you want to tell us that?
Well, I guess, I don't know, I just felt like it. I don't know, it was just, I guess it was just like an idea of saying that, girls should be comfortable and happy with who they are, because I have come to a point where I'm very, very happy with who I am. So.
Oh, it's good to hear. Well, it's good to see you again, and you're looking good as always. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
But congratulations on your son making his debut. How are you doing?
Thank you. Great. I'm so excited to be here and at the BFI and the film festival, and it's a great honor. And for his first film, for his debut film to be screened over here, I think couldn't ask for anything better than this. I think these are all. It's like a dream coming true. It's surreal for him, yeah.
Do you feel there's this perception on, stars who are obviously of mothers and fathers who are actors? Is there that pressure?
You ask him, he's here. Why don't you ask him? Yeah, I'm sure there must be. It's not so easy to be a celebrity's son or being someone who, and what I've done, people will compare him to what I've done after 35 years. So it's unfair. You have to treat him as any other actor, and it's his first film, and give him a chance.
Well, I'm excited to look forward to seeing it. Thank you so much for joining us. So, this is a film coming to the London Film Festival. How excited or how nervous are you?
Not nervous at all, very excited, because very rarely does debut film come, it's our debut and we're here. So it's very prestigious. And actually this is the second time I'm watching the film, so even more excited, yes.
Wow.
So very excited.
And when they approached you for the film, what was your feelings being a part of a film that's perhaps very different in its folklore India, sort of cinema that you don't really get to see?
So for me, it took a long time for me to get over the fact that Gulzar Saab and Rakeysh sir are doing this film, because I am huge fans of both their work. So just to be a part of a film with such big names meant a lot. And then it just kept getting better. The cherry on the cake was the BFI.
And you worked with, obviously, Harshvardhan, yes. And obviously he's a star of a son. Was that nerve-wracking for you at all, or were you...
Not at all, because he's somebody who's so non-filmy. He's so grounded, he's so passionate for his work, that he just was a blessing.
Wow, and I haven't seen the film as of yet. I'm going to. But I hear that you guys are horse riding. Tell us about that.
It was great. I trained for like 12 months.
12 months.
And I fell off quite a few times, so I have like scars, the Mirzya scars, which will be the sweet scars which I'll have for life. But it was great fun to learn this new skill. Amazing.
Tell us how you're feeling. London, first time, BFI, must be amazing.
I mean, this is something that I'm going to live with for the rest of my life, for this to happen with my first film is just, you can't put a price on it. You know, it's incredible. I also feel it's a film that deserves this sort of platform, and it's amazing. It's incredible.
And I asked Sonam earlier on, you know, what tips did she give you about acting? She was like, you ask him yourself. Did you get any tips from your family?
No, I mean, I just feel performance and acting is something that's so personal to who you are as a person that it's not something that you can really take advice for. It's just kind of a representation of who you are. So I just kind of do my own thing.
And did you always want to be an actor? I mean, obviously your father was a superb actor and he still is.
Right.
Was it in you? Did you want to do this? Or
I actually went through a phase of wanting to be a writer-director. I studied writing for 4 years, and somewhere within that program, I also did a bit of acting. And that's when I kind of decided that maybe acting is my calling.
And you obviously trained a lot for this film.
Right.
What did you do? I mean, it was a lot of hard work, you know, trying to horse ride and stuff.
18 months of horse riding, being a stable hand, cleaning after the horses, all of that, archery, polo, bike riding on sand, physically transforming to play both the characters, emotionally. I mean, it was a film in itself.
What did you feel when you were doing this film like this?
I mean, the world is just so interesting, you know. It's kind of a screenplay that's dictated by emotion and not by plot, if you know what I mean. It's not like a thriller, you know, where you kind of calculate the twists and turns. It's when people are in love, they do illogical things when they feel that way, and that kind of dictates the proceedings, you know. And the story of Mirzya and Sahiba is very emotional, and it's very deep, you know, and it's very poetic. So we've kind of applied that in the way that he's actually executed the film, you know, and it's amazing, it's incredible.
What made you want to do a film like this?
I think it's all about love and exploring, going down that road, and so much is going around these days. Everyone's saying we are jet set, there's no time, we're all connected, we are running around. I thought we should pause and think about love a bit, and the loved ones.
Films like this are very rare to see in Indian cinema. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I can't talk for. I can talk for myself, and I think we are breaking through now, and to tell Indian stories to the world, and that has been the endeavor. So yeah, it's a step ahead.
Have you actually been in an Indian film before? That's what.
This is my second. The first time was a few years ago.
Right.
Rakesh asked me to be the father of Milka Singh in Bhag Milka Bhag.
Yes, that's right.
So that was my sort of audition, and I think I passed it, and he asked me to come back.
So, you know, this is a very grand, very different kind of film from what you've probably done before, right?
Not really.
No?
No, it's an epic love story. You know, I've been involved in lots of epic love stories.
Yeah.
You know, True Lies even has a romantic element in it.
Yeah? But what about working in Indian cinema? I mean, it's always a little bit.
It makes no difference.
Right.
You know, it makes no difference whatsoever. You know, the level of professionalism is exactly the same.
Yeah.
The level of prep work that these boys did, and especially Rakeysh. You know, he's such a wonderful filmmaker. It's a joy to go to work.
What did you learn from him?
What
did you learn from Rakeysh?
From Rakeysh?
Yeah.
A greater appreciation of Indian music than I had.
So you're not a big fan of Indian music then?
No, I'm a great fan. I have two favourite films, all-time favourite films.
Which are?
Which are Mary Poppins and Pakiza.
Wow, okay.
That's it. And I've never seen I've never seen Pakiza beaten, and I've never seen Mary Poppins beaten.
And you know, it's nice to see you know, British actors working abroad.
Yes, isn't it about time? I think Bollywood's finally got opened up to the idea of diversity.
Really? But it is nice to see, you know, other people going. I mean, it's very hard for people to work in Hollywood, let alone, you know, work in Bollywood. But
it's very hard for actors to work here. Well, acting is a profession of which 98% are unemployed at any moment. You know, and then you put into that, you know, the age thing, the race, and all the rest of it, and sex. You know, you're on hiding to nothing being an actor. I'm just glad I get employed.
I think you're doing very well. You're a very lucky man, I have to say.
Thank you very much.
But it must be that hidden talent of yours. I mean, what is the tricks and trades? A lot of young people obviously must aspire to you, must ask you how you get into what you do. You know, I mean.
Well, my advice is the same as the advice I was given by an older actor, which is you're employed between two words, action and cut. Get that bit right.
And where is Art Malik going next after this film?
After this film, I'm going back to my. I have a home down in Devon, and I'm going back to that to play with my railway stations.
Nice. Do we get an invite?